I arrived in Thailand when I was 20, and I came from a small town in Norway. Actually, it wasn't a motivation. I was given an opportunity. I was in business school back in Norway, second month into school, and a company that I'd worked part-time for, during school breaks and in the weekends, they invested in the factory in Thailand, and they needed somebody that they knew to come to Thailand. So I took a 1-year sabbatical leave from school to come and work at the factory in Thailand. And that 1 year turned out to work for them 4 years, actually. And then I did try to move back to Norway back in 94, 95. Didn't really find my place. And then I decided to become an entrepreneur and started up my company, which is called Felicia Design. At the moment, I'm the chairwoman of the Joint Foreign Chamber of Commerce in Thailand, representing 35 chambers. So that's a big task that I'm carrying at the moment, but something that I'm embracing because it's fun, and I feel that with my experience, I can contribute. I work a lot with Board of Trade because they teach me daily new areas of cultural differences. When I first came to Thailand, Thailand was very different from now. So some of the challenges was, of course, being very young. Language was a big challenge because I didn't speak any Thai. At the time, being a woman was also a challenge, getting the respect. And then the cultural differences, understanding how business is done in Thailand. But in one way, I would say being young probably made me more open to that challenge than for those that have maybe a work experience back home. I mean, I came straight out of just part-time work and studies, so I was very open to cultural changes. For my business, in the beginning, when I did only my own collections, I would go to the Bangkok Gems and Jewelry Show. So I would exhibit there twice a year. My first show was number 7, Bangkok show number 7, and my last one was number 50. So I did quite a few shows. And the other area that I built connection was through the chambers. So I became a member of the Thai Norwegian Chamber of Commerce in 1996. So only a half year into running my own business, because I could see that I needed that support. Network through the chamber has been extremely important from my side and also from the industry. Bangkok Gems and Jewelry Association have given me a lot. People from the industry I learned a lot from, and going to the shows, even with the customers, I've always had it's not a customer, it's when we work, your customers are your partners. They're part of your company. So we build a very close relation with the customers, where integrity, high moral is very important, and giving them good service is very important. Not a problem at all, but it's in the beginning it was difficult again because of language. So if you want to have a conversation, you would have to trust the translation. So I think I learned quite quickly to read faces, to read emotions from my staff, and my understanding of Thai is quite good. My spoken Thai is not as good, and it's more at a worker level because you had to learn the language. And I've always embraced a Scandinavian culture where it's not a hierarchy from top down. It is, I try to make it as equal as possible. Open door policy if there's any problems. respect my workers. It doesn't matter which level in the organization they're in, because they're all important and part of a team. So the team spirit and the Scandinavian culture has been very important for me, and I have to admit I'm very proud of my team. I have an amazing team here at Felicia, who some of them have been with me for 20 years, and those that have been here for a long time, they embrace the same culture and they transfer their know-how to those that are new with the company. So we have a very good team spirit within the company. Of course, there's always challenges and there's always little things in every company, but on an overall, I'm very proud of the team that I have. And one thing with Thai, they are very good craftsmen. So when you produce jewelry, the skills, when they know the skills, they are really good at it. So this is one thing that if I looked at, for example, relocating to other countries, I wouldn't do it because I would lose that strength that I feel that I have in the Thai workforce. I would say one thing I wished I would have done different. I wish I would have learned how to read and write from day one. If I'd done that, then my life would have been far easier. Very often you say, oh, you don't need it, or you just need to speak. You don't need to read and write. But if you just listen, you're never going to get the sounds the right way. So if you learn how to read, then you will get the tone all the right way. If you know how to write, you know what you're signing when you need to sign documents. So that's one thing that I definitely was a bit of a culture shock, was the language barrier. I would contact the chamber of the country that you're coming from, because they will guide you in the right direction. And secondly, keep an open mind, keep a positive mind, and don't expect to have great results from day one. It takes time to build a business in a new country. We need young, when I say young, we need young doesn't have to be young in age. We need those that entrepreneurs, or we need also bigger companies. We need investors who are willing to come here, share their knowledge, and also companies that come here and prosper in Thailand. It's a great country to be in. I wouldn't be here for 34 years if not, right? It has a lot of things to offer. It's good quality of living here. Cost of living, unless you want to live 100% like an expat, cost of living is low. Its schools are good for those that have families. There's a lot of qualities in Thailand. I mean, the Thai people it is the land of smile. And it's the land of smile for a reason, because most of the time you will meet a smile. I mean, I know there's a lot of, I'll touch on one area. There's a lot of talk around that it's difficult to come to Thailand. Work permit and visas is a challenge. Yes, it is a challenge, but there is a way and there is a system on it. So I don't think Thailand is more challenging than other countries. But of course, it depends on what you are looking for, what type of industry you're in. As long as you've done your homework before, then I think you will know if this is your next home or not. I love the river. I live by the river. I love the water, and I love the life of the river. So when I talk about the life, is you have 5-star hotels, but you also have a mom and pop shop on the corner. So I love that mix of life that you have of little local small townhouse and shop, and then the bigger one. So it feels that everybody's welcome. I love the cultural side. And then I'm not talking only temples, but Thailand is very rich on culture. So if you're looking at coming to Thailand, don't get stuck only in Bangkok. Really visit the different provinces, because there's so much rich culture there. I love the food. Thai food is amazing. I'm very much of a nature person, so I like the not just beaches, but also the mountain area. So again, traveling to the different provinces is something that gives me a lot. And I love the fact that it's a safe and good place for my family. I have twins that are 13-year-old. They love their school. They love their friends. Our family. This is our home. And I feel it's a safe and good environment for my kids or our kids to grow up in.